I'm joined now by consumer champion Helen Dewdney, who also hosts an East London radio show. Welcome to you, Helen. First of all, we've got a bit of an explanation there, but let's go right back to the beginning. How does this scam work?
Well, I think there are several. That's the issue. They vary. Right. So you've got the phone call ones, you've got the email, you've got the text, and you've got them at the door. So there are quite a lot of them, sadly.
Where does the courier element come in, though?
Well, there's a lot with the courier where people pretend to be a courier. So they might come to your door and say, we need payment for this parcel, so you're handing that over. Or we need something to give to the police, so we need your details. So it's about getting information from somebody who isn't expecting it, who doesn't really know. They might have fake ID on them, and so they're falling victim to these kind of scams.
What can people do to protect themselves against this kind of thing?
It is really hard because when you're in your 70s and your 80s, you might forget stuff. But it's really, I think, for people, for friends and family to keep talking about it so that, you know, that we say that if somebody comes to your door pretending to be somebody or they're coming to your door saying that they are somebody, don't feel afraid to shut the door and go and check something. If you ask for their ID, don't phone the phone number on the ID. If they say they're from police or from the company on behalf of somebody, is to actually go and phone that company by finding that number elsewhere, and maybe having that little checklist on the door, laminate it to say what you can check for when somebody comes to the door so that you can see it every time, that not to hand over money, never hand over your personal details, never hand over your PIN number, don't ever do any of these things at the door. And if you're in any doubt at all, just shut the door and make a check with a friend, because anyone who's genuine will not mind you doing that.
This is the thing, isn't it? When I've come close to falling for these things, it's when you feel under pressure to act right now. Oh, I want to get that parcel. I've got to do this quickly. It's OK to say, well, hang on a minute, I'm going to go away and look into this. You don't owe anyone anything on your doorstep, do you?
Absolutely.
Or on the phone.
Absolutely. And certainly with the phone, it's worth looking at whether your company can put a call blocker on and call screen. Although you also need to remember that if it's a call screen, people can fake the phone number to make it look like it. And also if you are in doubt when you get that phone call, put the phone down. They can also keep that connected for 10-15 minutes. Try and use a different phone if you can, or wait 15 minutes before making a call to your bank to say, was it really the bank? Was it really these people? Was it really a courier? And if you get that email saying that you've got a package, are you expecting one? Don't click a link in the middle of a text or an email, because that's very likely to take you to a site where it's going to get your details and your personal information or money.
Really, really useful, Helen. And I think you've made a good point there. We should all talk about it with our elderly relatives.
Absolutely.
Make it normal so they know about the latest scams. Thank you so much.
Thank you.